Hi guys, I'm Nathan and this is Hey Nathan News. Here are today's stories. Japanese reaction to Gyeongseong creature. Starbucks for dogs. K-pop high school. Kim Taehee and Rain Stalker gets prison time. 500 million won marriage scam. Japanese reaction to Gyeongseong creature. The Netflix show Gyeongseong Creature is getting more popular after part 2 came out on January 5th. It's now ranked 7th globally and 9th in Japan among all the shows on Netflix. People were excited about it as a follow-up to The Glory, but some didn't particularly enjoy part 1 of the show's release. A website called Flix Patrol, which tracks streaming numbers, said on January 6th that Gyeongseong Creature is now the 7th most watched show on Netflix worldwide. It's number 1 in South Korea, Vietnam, and Taiwan. It's also the second most watched show in Thailand, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Hong Kong. Some people didn't like part 1, saying it fell short of expectations, had too many cliches, and was too predictable. But after part 2 came out, more people liked it, and there was a more positive reaction. Surprisingly, Gyeongseong Creature is now in 9th place in Japan. The show is about two young people who find strange monsters while looking for a missing woman in 1945 in Gyeongseong. It talks about the Imperial Japanese Army's comfort women atrocities and Unit 731, which did experiments on people for biological warfare and inflicted severe cruelty on people in the name of research. A professor named Seok-Young-duk from Sungshin Women's University talked about the show on social media. He shared comments from Japanese viewers, like, "I learned about Unit 731 for the first time. It was a chance to know about Unit 731. And I realized Unit 731 was real." Seo said it's important that Gyeongseong Creature shows Japanese people about historical facts, like Unit 731, and biological experiments, which aren't usually talked about in Japanese education. Starbucks for dogs. People happily walked into the Starbucks Guri Galme DT store with their dogs as soon as it opened on January 5th at 7 a.m. This special Starbucks is in Guri, Gyeonggi Province, and it's the first one in South Korea where folks can bring their pets. A 30-year-old named Park Chae-eun came early with her 5-month-old poodle, Bori. She snapped some pictures at the photo spot and said, "I heard a pet-friendly Starbucks was opening near my home, so I came for the opening. I think Bori can meet other dogs here and learn to socialize." The store has 2 floors and 142 seats, including a 165.3 square meter pet zone on the 2nd floor for customers with pets. According to the Ministry of Food and Drug Safety rules, only dogs and cats are allowed, and they can't go on the 1st floor where they make drinks. Pet owners can take their furry friends to the 2nd floor through a special entrance outside. Inside the pet zone, there's a waiting room where pet owners can leave their pets when they go downstairs for a drink or to the restroom. There are 6 spaces for small dogs and 6 spaces for medium-sized dogs. Im Soo-yoon, 37, from Namyangju, Gyeonggi Province, visited with her dog and said the waiting room helped her feel less worried. "I felt more at ease because I could put my dog, Yeontan, 5, in the waiting room and go get a drink. Many cafes make you tie your dog outside when you get a drink, so I feel less anxious to leave him outside." The 7 booth seats were quite popular and filled up quickly. These are special areas where pets and their owners can spend time together. To make it fair, there's a timer, and these spots are only available for 2 hours. Some big dogs had to leave right away because there are safety rules. Only small to medium-sized dogs weighing 25 kilograms or less are allowed. The 5 breeds of aggressive dogs are not allowed. Pet owners like the water bowls, pee pads, and bags for pets. However, they were sad that there's no puppuccino, pet-friendly drink. If you are a true pet owner, you want to enjoy yourself with your dog. And it's a shame that there's no puppuccino, a customer in their 50s said. 1-year-old Lance thinks he gets a cup of puppuccino when he sits on the pet chair, but he is sulky because he doesn't. K-pop High School. The Busan Metropolitan City Office of Education announced on Sunday that they're going to open a special high school focused on teaching students about K-pop and related performances. The plan is to change a middle school that will soon close into a unique public high school, and they're aiming to have it ready for students in March 2028. This school will be the first of its kind in Busan, which is about 320 kilometers east of Seoul. Kids from all over the country and even from other countries can join this school. They're planning to offer classes on singing, dancing, playing musical instruments, and other artsy stuff related to K-pop. The main goal of this school is to give students special courses that match the growing world of K-pop. In South Korea, big entertainment companies have a system for training K-pop idols. It's like a boot camp with tough training and a strict process to introduce new artists to the world. Kim Taehee and Rain's Stalker gets prison time. In Seoul, a court decided that a 49-year-old woman should spend 6 months in prison for repeatedly stalking singer Rain and his actress wife, Kim Taehee. This woman, whose name is not mentioned, got in trouble for ringing the doorbell at the couple's home in Seoul's Yongsan district more than a dozen times since 2021. The police warned her 3 times, telling her to stop, but she didn't listen. Finally, in late 2022, she was officially accused of stalking after ringing the doorbell once again. The Seoul Western District Court decided she should spend 6 months in prison and also ordered her to attend 40 hours of programs to help people who stalk others. They're worried that she is at risk of reoffending and that this treatment will help rehabilitate the woman. 500 million won marriage scam. The Gwangju High Court confirmed on Wednesday a decision made by a lower court which sentenced a woman to jail for tricking a man into marrying her and giving her money through fraud. The 38-year-old woman received a prison term of 3 years and 6 months for scamming a total of 570 million won from the man during their 1-year marriage that began in 2021. She lied about being single, convinced the man to marry her, and took money from him, all while hiding the fact that she was already married since 2015 and had a child. To make things seem normal, she went as far as hiring people to pretend to be her mother and guests at their wedding. The court said the defendant hired people to hide the fact that she was married and scammed a large sum of money. Considering that most of the damage has not been compensated, the decision by the lower court is justified. They also noted that the defendant caused irreversible psychological damage and substantial financial damage to her victim. The investigation revealed that the victim met the woman at a bar in 2017, where she claimed to be a Korean traditional dance lecturer with significant real estate assets inherited from her father. However, it turned out she had no job and owned no real estate. Throughout their relationship, the victim gave money multiple times, including for buying their new home and covering monthly expenses. Shockingly, the woman used all the money for her own benefit, even buying a new car for her younger sibling. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. That's all for Hey Nathan News. I'm Nathan. See you soon.